In the middle of the night, I had a dream. Then I saw Boncante crying. Go and tell my people, I'm crying. Because the leader for the each other. I'm crying so much. Then I wake up in the middle of the night. Then I call my beautiful wife. I say, come for Colette. I had a dream, baby. I saw Boncante crying, say, the leader for the each other. Then I call my little son. I said, Jenny, don't suck it. Do not be like the greedy hunter or a Ryan. Don't be a good boy. Greedy hunter, KOJ, we don't want you greedy hunter. Bone tire with you greedy hunter, KOJ, we don't want you greedy hunter. Everyone tire with you hunter, KOJ, we don't want you greedy hunter. Keep Pharaoh let you greedy hunter, KOJ, we don't want you greedy hunter. They got money, they lying, they are all wicked people. Wicked people, be careful. Now listen to the story. Listen to the story. Hey, well. Get our jeans, get our jeans, get our jeans, get our jeans, get our jeans. He passing around, you're posting everywhere. He's a political sucker. Don't mind him. He's a political sucker. We know you're lying around here to the people. Oh, yeah. This young man, 2011, they all left from Bon County. Yeah. They went to the parliament to represent Bon County, my people. When they came back on the 17th, many of them fought.
Let me recognize a few individuals here tonight because this show is a special show. Let me say happy birthday treat going out to Eve Latro. Today make you 15 years of age. No, I'm just playing. But today is your birthday, and I hope that you will live to see your great-grandchildren coming out. You know, today is a special day, you know, for you. And I believe that you have not worked only for yourself. You have worked for the Liberian community, and in so doing, and that is the reason why I decided to recognize you, Eve Latro. You have been a great help to the Abraka Talk Show. You have been advising, and you have been, mentoring us. This Abraka Talk Show came to light when we were nowhere. So I tell you, thank you for all your advices, Eve Latro. God will heavenly bless you as you live to see 100 more years to come. Now, let's move to different things this tonight.
Coffee, water, and bubbles, start making flowers. By the time he said, walk on, Queen Johnson see that you're talking to him. And he said he did the right thing to protect his people, go slave before the court. At this point, the impunity in this country is emboldening people to even be more corrupt and do things and to hide this country with no fear that justice will be meted against them. And so, at the mention of the name War and Economic Crimes Code, those who feel guilty at heart, even the Bible says, even the wicked flee when nobody running after them. At the mention of the name War Crimes Code, Queen Johnson goes into Ivy. I think he will run away from session every session because every time I will remind us that we have to do War Crimes Code. We got the culture of impunity must come to an end.
So it seemed as though you intentionally did what you carry on today as in this session because some people believe that the discussion was not in line with the establishment of
No, then they don't understand the issue. The issue is about the culture of impunity, transparency and accountability. Transparency and accountability. We're talking about accountability on stimulus package, $25 million for infusion of $25 million in the economy. And we're talking about worker code. These are integrity issues. These are transparency and accountability issues. So how am I targeting a particular person? The person who feels targeted is the person who feels guilty already.
And then cases where you mentioned the establishment of workers in the absence of the senator in session.
Last session, if you were in session, all our AOB were talking about it. In fact, we have been reminding the Liberian Senate leadership to bring back on the floor the issue about the worker code that was sent yet by the president of Liberia for advice from the legislature through the Senate. And the Liberian Senate leadership has been pussyfooting with this issue. And every time we remind in plenary that there's a need for us to give the proper advice from the Senate on the issue of the worker code. It's not about Prince Johnson. It's not about any particular person. It's about accounting for our stewardship and our action.
So didn't you just stated that you
are not open with the TRC report. Every time you see me come in, no, when you were speaking, you didn't say order. When you were speaking, you did not say order. When every time you see me, you talk about war crime code. I must tell you, the people on Nimba were declared enemy of the state. They were being butchered or slaughtered like chickens and goats, and we had to defend ourselves to survive today. I want you, Mr. Pro Tem, give me a time, set a special date. I will brief the Senate, I will enlighten you, I will teach you, I will tutor you by using the very TRC that justice was not done to. Before the fraud, irregularities. This is why the commission divided into two. This is why Poebu, Dorope, the co-chair to Virgia, Sheikh Afama Panel, Dr. Reverend Jerry Former, they split it. But you should not be mentioning this yet. You got an important issue on the floor, you talk about accountability. But when you have Madam Salib here, $30 million disappeared from non cash admitted. You have not brought that about. A lot of things happen in this country. I've been here for 18 years, went to my 18 years. This Senate is a good dog, no teeth. Everything you are talking here is fiasco. Nothing will work. Voting somebody in content at zero. That's what I will tell you. Because many of you here, after the section, you are found dancing and dining with the authority that be. This is not only this time. They have always been. So nothing will work here. You bring yourself no law. You give approval through the resolution to make available $25 million for stimulus or whatever feeding of our people. But you did not ask for the contract sheet. You sat down. Now you're talking about contract sheet today. It's belated. That's why when those people come here, they speak grammar and they get out. All right, they come and speak grammar and get out.
We got to make up. We try to make up. I brought to us. But we get the money was spent on ourselves because everything I got paid for everyone. Whoa! Who's talking? I know, God. How sure are you? I'm begging for money.
Sure you know God? I see what today everybody praying in the country. You have to pay for it.
Let me sue you.
Okay.
You wicked, eh? Transformer, you know who there? Who over there? When you want your wallet, I wouldn't have to say making a good half for your wallet. Because the person not eating, the person gets spilled. I don't know where we get racing. When the person eating the spilled, I will never get racing. You say, when I care. He's a banner. And if you want to ball in there, I think you're going to go here. I beg you. 2 weekends. We got to make up. We try to make up. I brought to us. But we get money will spend on ourselves because everything I got spend for everyone.
You know God, before God discuss on the
Whoa! Who's talking? I know God. That's why you are begging for money.
You sure you know God? I see what today everybody praying in the country and you have to pay for
Let
it.
me sue you.
Okay.
You wicked, eh? Can't spam my video. Who there? Who are there?
I'm a free man. When I joined the synagogue church, I thought I have met a savior. But unfortunately for me, I didn't know I have started my journey into hell. I joined the evangelical class. My performances there took me to Ghana in the 1997 crusade. When I came back from Ghana crusade, the reports TB Joshua got about me and my performances there brought me closer to him. And I was advised to join the disciple by his agents. When I joined the disciples, I was surprised at what I met there. It was a concentration camp, but there is no power, no force as strong as brainwash. I was gradually brainwashed into living without eating meat, without eating fish. I was gradually introduced into humiliating people. I was gradually introduced, in fact, imagine such instances like a lady is being accused of committing fornication, which were all lies. And the lady was brought out before all the disciples, naked, and pepper was grinded and mixed with water and inserted into her vagina. She almost went mad.
TB Joshua would engage all known mind control techniques to keep his disciples in check. Sleep deprivation was his standard, and the cruel punishments he meted out for the slightest offenses were calculated to induce fear. Snitching was the order of the day, and he had the ability to disorientate the best of men. Disciples dared not converse freely for fear of punishment. Gradually, the disciples will be led into working out his deceptions to fool the public, becoming tools in his propaganda machine.
I was made a prophet in June 12th, 1999, on his birthday. From then, the powers invested in me increased. I became a terror to co-disciples. People run away from me because I will do whatever he asked me to do. Any disciple he asked me to slap, I will slap. We were being caned with koboko, with cow tail regularly. Without, all our bags were filled with scars. So this is what we continued. We aided him. People were being tortured to some extent that you cannot talk, suffering and smiling. Before the congregation, you will be smiling, but at the back of the congregation, because you cannot say anything, you have been brainwashed to believe that TB Joshua is the Lord. That even if you offend him in this world, you will still meet him in heaven. Prophecies were informations given to him by members, information given to him by workers, disciples. When we get people at the gate, if you have been there before, you will see in the morning as early as 4, 5, people will gather at the gate. 4, 5 a.m. people will gather at the gate. Right at the gate there, we interview people, screen them, they tell us their problems and everything. These are things, those who allow inside, these are things we will take to TB Joshua, and that will form the basis of his prophecy. Sometimes we will gather people and ask them to write their problems. They will write their problems and we'll carry it to the old site, to one of his prayer grounds, and keep it there for him. He will keep reading it. After about 2 to 3 months, he will come out, those things he read from those people's problem, he will come to predict them. He will come to prophesy them. People from overseas, the same thing. About the healing, the so-called miracles. Miracles of what we call miracle of crippled people. I bought 4 wheelchairs for TB Joshua in the church. What we call miracles of cripple healing, like that of Mr. Maxwell E.J., that wheelchair was bought by me. Maxwell E.J. got drunk, and when he was stepping down from his story building, he fell off and hit his waist. And he had a sprain. When he came to us, we now brainwash this man that unless he sits on a wheelchair, he will not gain the access to see the man of God. And we brainwash the whole family. You can imagine how powerful the game of brainwash is. And you see people crying, begging him as if that cry, they started from home. Why the show? Why do we have to show the whole thing? How they are crying, begging him, Papa, please help us. All those things are manipulation. I bought the wheelchairs. That wheelchair that Maxwell used was one of the 4 wheelchairs I bought. There's a woman we also call Mama Jaye from a place called Bini in Nigeria. I bought the wheelchair. The wheelchair again for Hyacinth. Well, these 4 wheelchairs were being recycled among all the whole people they bring. When they bring you, we will brainwash you to sit on wheelchair. Are we talking about? What are we talking? So many things. What we call cancer. Those things are not cancer. If you want to prove this, in later times, when some Americans came and discovered that those things were not cancers, they started writing against us. And we turned the name. We no longer call them cancer. We call them leg ulcers, body ulcers. No longer cancer again. Those things you see we bring out there are wounds. Some of them are wounds sustained from bike driving. Some are accidents. Some are fire burns. Some are gunshots. Different kinds of things. And these things are fresh. Things that will heal with time. If you come to the emergency in the morning as early as 5:30, you will see that the main cancer people are being discharged at the gate and brought in those with fresh wounds. The things you call cancer of the breast is not cancer of the breast. They are mostly women nursing babies. That thing is not cancer. It is abscess. Abscess of the breast, maybe because of the pressure, because of that is abscess. I can explain this to you. You have to look at those pictures very well. You will see those things are not cancers, they are abscesses. What if they had also gone to a normal hospital? That thing will be removed. There are so many things we did with TB Joshua.
Disciples were not allowed contact with the outside world, and the only television sets tuned to public stations in the synagogue were in his office. Joshua has a morbid hatred for all genuine ministers of the gospel. He will deride, abuse, and curse ministers while watching their TV broadcasts.
The ministers.
Today na your birthday, na the day where you come to join the people wey been don stay for this world before you come home.
Let me say happy birthday to my girl, Tanya Seva. Tanya Seva, happy birthday to you. I wish you many more return. To my girl Eve Latro. Eve Latro, she is a stalwart, she is a militant. The girl that can fight. Eve Latro, she is a woman that can fight. She can fight the fight and talk the talk and walk the walk. That's Eve Latro. Happy birthday, madam. Okay. Now we will dive into different issues. Folks, you know, for me, the reason why I decided to play you that clip, the clip was Senator DeLong. I am annoyed with Senator DeLong. I was thinking that Senator DeLong said that he was not take. Senator DeLong does not think fast. Sorry to say. But our senator does not think fast. The citizen put they set a click, they set a trap for him, and he fall in it. Senator DeLong, they form a click, a trap for him, and he fall in it. Folks, Senator DeLong was not to accept that money. He was not to accept that money. He is the people's senator. let him leave that money with the rest of the other senators. But so far as he is the people's senator, the legislature, they set up a trap. And Senator Dillon fall in a trap. Senator Dillon fall in a trap that they set up for him. So more about that we'll be discussing on Friday, when I will be hosting Martin K. and Colin. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, it is Nathaniel Falomagale. Folks, Nathaniel Falomagale is ill. Seriously ill. As I was saying to you guys the last time that Nathaniel Falomagale, that George Mann, we are having sex with him, some of you guys said a lot. It is clear that George on Nathaniel Falomagale's birthday, George Mann, we are drove to Nathaniel Falomagale's house and spent 5 hours with the man in bed. 5 hours. You know, Liberia and Liberians, it comes to mind that it seems to be Liberians, people that hope have been dazzled every elections. I feel sorry for our brothers and sisters. I feel pity for our brothers and sisters. For God in heaven's sake, people are dying, people are sleeping with hunger. There is no good medical health care, or there's no good health care system in our country. And then the senator issuing the divine 15,000, 30,000, 30,000. And then some of you guys tell me that I need to forget about that. Our health system is deplorable. Good morning, Cretan Say Fire. Our health system is deplorable. It hurt me when I see our lawmakers sharing our money. It hurt me. Let Nathaniel Falomagale get sick. He came here. He is in the country currently. Nathaniel Falomagale is in New York taking treatment. It is sad. It is very sad. You know, I will really be talking about the issues Friday. Friday and next week Sunday, I will really be opening my guts. Something you are not hearing, I am keeping them for Friday. I am keeping them for Friday. ADD was not to accept that money. Now, for you to know that it was a trap, ADD say he carrying the money to Liz. What they said? They said, I'm sorry. We cannot do project for you. A government entity. And you are a part of the government. They said no. So my brother having a 15,000 in jail with it. He jail with the 15,000 he having. He jail with it. My brother Eddie is jail with the 15,000 he having. It was just a mere bluff. It was just a mere bluff. That he said that it does not move him, he does not move. It moving. For Eddie to be having press conference like that, for that 15,000 business, it moving. Our sister then dying. Our old man then losing their children. There is no security in our country. So far the president can be right in his right mind to tell citizens to buy CCTV. That alone. When we're pregnant women into JFK, to Cooper Hospital, they cannot receive treatment at the rightful time. When our pregnant women go to JFK, they got to tell them for them to go buy, for them to get money for bed. Or else they will sleep on the floor. Pregnant women. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When coming back, please go down there. Please go down there. You're right over there. You're over there.
Well, folks, good morning and a pleasant welcome. Zau Noah Gibson. Zau, welcome to a spoon.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
Good morning. Why you guys are besieging the Liberian capital, specifically the Senate?
Yeah, then the question should also be, why are they besieging our economic progress as well? So, now, my answer is because they are besieging our economic progress. And as long as they besiege our economic progress, we will ensure that no section.
Okay, we will continue the conversation.
clip is like, the clip is giving me a hard time for me to show. But that's just all I have to say, man. All I have to say here is that we'll be coming off Friday. Friday will be coming out by 7 o'clock. So don't miss it. Our legislature had 10 to hungry lions. There are 10 to hungry lions. Our legislatures, and don't even think that it is only the House of Senate, even the House of Representatives. 50, 30,000 every budget year. I know that ADD will not be happy, but this is the time that we have to tell him what is right. When pregnant women, let me play you one clip before we can go.
People with
Man, just turn around, let's talk to you.
They say they're doing their work, but they're hurting our heart. They're burning my heart. Oh, so they stand up, put it, carry ballet.
Ma, how are you?
Hello, Papa.
Look at the camera small.
No, they are burning.
What's your name, ma? All
My name is
right.
Mario.
Ma Marie,
Yeah.
I was sympathy in the first place. Your grandchild is found dead in a car. What's happening here?
Your money, my children, I got out with you, my son. I pay.
You know, folks, it's like my program, they said that I need there to update. So it's like my program is giving me a hard time. So I will update it. And then I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Friday, I mean. I will update my program, my software, but before we go, let me say happy birthday to a few individuals.
Anything where you see for this world, whether good or bad, make you take so. Now so everybody come in the world. Hey, hey.
My sister Tanya and Seva.
We the advice you say, any work where you do.
A happy birthday to you.
Make you put your mind there.
I know you 10, 15 years of age.
I walk and fine. Make you know they talk like, make a yes be yes.
My sister Eve Latro.
You know, we know, then you go live well for this world. Hey, hey.
Enjoy your birthday, oh my dear. Because this day.
So God go bless.
And nobody else can enjoy your birthday for you but except yourself. I know you are a vigilant, you are a wise woman. You are a wise woman and you have come so far, so long, so far, that yesterday was your birthday. I wish you happy many more returns. As you celebrate your birthday, yesterday, may the Lord Almighty guard you and protect you and always be with you. Because you worth. There are differences between woman and woman. You worth. You have shown that beyond all reasonable doubt. That you are someone reliable. That someone can trust. Thank you. Thank you. So tonight, or this morning, I am dedicating this show to you. My sister, Eve Latro. May the heavenly God Almighty bless you and be with you.
Bless you, give you long, long life, give you many, many birthdays again. So God will bless you, give you long, long life.
We'll be here Friday. Friday we'll be here. We'll be here Friday at 7 o'clock. We'll be here to discuss more issues. We'll be here. Bye-bye for now.